What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm João Chanoca and today I'm going to show you guys some highlights of basically the shots that I do in my pool table, or simply the shots that I've practiced. I mean, it's just fun, I'm just sharing it, why not? And before it starts, I just want to say that I don't really follow a practice routine. I just simply play what gives me the most pleasure, and I don't really, I just really come down to the table and simply play what gives me the most pleasure. Because in the end, I'm not thinking about, oh, maybe I need to follow this practice routine to make my game even better. And I'm just trying to improve my cueing, and just kind of challenging myself to harder pots or something along those lines, something that I really enjoy. Because nowadays I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do stuff that I really enjoy, and when I come down to the table, I just try to pull up some amazing pots that give me a lot of pleasure. I just really trying to enjoy uh, pool or billiards in general. Okay. Well, in the end, I love snooker, but I kinda only have space and conditions for the pool table, so I really, even though that is the case, I try to play some snooker type shots that I see on TV on the pool table, with plenty of screw on the cue ball, or with topspin. It's just fun. It's just try to see something that you find fun, that is like enjoyable, and just go on and do it. So yeah, get ready for 4 minutes of just bots for now. So yeah, let's get it.
So dark and cold-hearted, I'm breathless to say the least. So far from a superstar, my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. One step from dying, my angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. Look you in losing my mind. Stop. Look you in. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Bad days will last forever. Pessimistic from the past. All the good things end up in the basket. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me know the pain. One step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying.
Before we go on, I need to tell you some basics of snooker for the ones that don't know much about snooker. So, in snooker, the main objective is to have more points than your opponent in the end. And in the game, there are color balls and red balls. The game goes on by you potting a red ball, then a color ball right after that, and so on, so on. You know, red ball, red ball, a color ball. Then once the red balls are done, there's the final sequence. You know, because every color ball has their own value. Like the yellow uh, scores for like 2 points, the green for 3, the brown for 4, blue 5, pink 6, and black 7. And so after you pot every single red with a color ball, then the final sequence starts, and it goes from the ball that has the less value on it, that is the yellow, to the ball that has the most value on it, that is the black. And in this game, you want to make as much points as possible. I guess, like, you want to force your opponent to surrender the frame, you know? For example, if you are behind in points compared to your opponent and you don't have enough points on the table, the only way you can get those points, that lack of points, is through falls. And it's pretty harsh to get a fall against a professional. So in most cases, if like a normal fall is worth 4 points, and if there's like a difference of 30 points between the advantage that the other player has compared to the points that are on the table, most likely uh, a player will just concede the frame to the opponent. You know, it's pretty rare the occasions that a professional player still comes back to the table needing, like, let's imagine 8 snookers of 4 points, you know, or 8 falls of 4 points. And what I mean by a fall is when an opponent misses the ball that he is playing at, the ball in order, you know. You can make him, you can make the situation harder for your opponent laying down a snooker, and that is basically letting the opponent not see the ball in order directly, you know. That is a snooker. If the opponent can't see the ball in order because of the fact that there is one another ball in the line of the shot, then you'll be in a snooker. That's where the name comes from, you know? Snooker. So, the case that I'm going to show right now is, for example, if there is still blue, pink, and black remaining of the final sequence, and I have the cue ball close to a corner, you know, or close to a bucket. The first attempt, I didn't play the blue as intended, but I was still able to clear the table.
Just let me fall to my.
In the second occasion, I played it like I wanted. I was like perfect in the pink. And then in the first situation, I really put a lot of topspin, and I landed in a very good spot to clear the rest of the table.
Just let me fall to my grave.
And another thing that I actually want to talk about is that I actually have snooker balls, because snooker balls are a little bit tinier compared to pool balls, but it's more challenging to play with pool balls because they are bigger and like in the pool table the pockets are actually quite tinier compared to a snooker table, which makes sense because a snooker table is bigger, so therefore the pockets are a little bit bigger. And in this next case, I just imagine that they have pink and black, and they have like a couple of reds in the table, and I just try to put them,
Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my. Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under.
In this next case, I was trying to get position from like the blue to the yellow, and that requires like a bunch of left spin and a little bit of top spin. At least that's what I added. I tried to go from like 4 cushions, and then I kind of landed perfectly on the yellow after a bunch of tries. In the first one, I actually didn't got a good position, but in the second one, I got a very, very good position. But the first one was still a nice spot, so I would show it anyway.
Pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. So pessimistic from the past, all the good things in the casket. I'm never feeling okay.
Then, in this case, it's a situation that occurs a lot in snooker. For example, when going for the last red and then you go for the last black, and from that black, if you land it straight and you have no angle, it gets pretty damn tough for you to go to the yellow. That is the first ball of the final sequence in snooker. And so basically your only option is to screw the ball and put really a lot of right side so that the cue ball goes more towards the yellow.
Just let me fall to my.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video, this little compilation. I just simply maybe I took too much time explaining things. Maybe then I need to sort it out, but I kinda want to give you guys like a perspective of what I'm doing, you know? I think it's just fun and it's just a way for me to talk a little bit more and express my opinions better. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you can also leave a like. You can subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, turn on your post notifications. I would appreciate it all. Uh, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, an amazing week. Live life one day at a time, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.
So dark and cold-hearted, I'm breathless to say the least. So far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me.